Mohammed Shami, he has reacted to, remember Hasan Raza's comments about how ICC need to check what are the balls that Indian bowlers are bowling with, because clearly there's something different about those balls. Those balls are special. This is what Hasan Raza had said on one of the Pakistani TV shows back home. Mohammed Shami. So first, do we have that quote of Hasan Raza? If we do, we could put that up. And then we can put, there we have it, where then we can get Mohammed Shami's reaction. He says, we can't understand that when India bats, their players bat comfortably. But when their Indian bowling starts, we have seen that some DRS decisions also, around 7 to 8, they too have gone in India's favour. When it comes to bowling, the likes of Mohammed Shami and Mohammad Siraj are bowling like we used to face Alan Donald and Micaiah Anthony, who would bowl with the balls with shine on the one side and rough on the other. The ball would seam and reverse swing. Excuse me. So this is what Hasan Raza, former Pakistani cricketer, he had said about the Indian bowlers. Then he goes on to add another quote. He says, I feel that the ball is also changed in the second innings when India bowl, the balls ICC or BCCI is giving, or the third umpire, there should be a spec check of the balls. Look how Shami had bowled the very first delivery against Sri Lanka into the stumps after one team had received hammering in the first innings. The wickets started falling as if we were watching highlights on television. Of course, he's been trolled online. Wasim Akram has gone as far as saying that, boss, don't embarrass us, don't humiliate us by saying such things. Wasim Akram has gone on national television and he has explained there you go. He says, Bezati apni karani to karai, sadi vi na kara puri duniya vich. Don't shame yourself. You can shame yourself, but don't humiliate us in front of the world. At toss umpires and the match referee, there are 4 to 5 people who bring the box containing 12 balls. The team bowling first picks 2 balls and then gives them to the umpire as their first and second choice. Then the same box is taken to the dressing room of the other team. They too pick the balls of their own choice and they give to the umpire for when they have to bowl. Mind you, this all is happening in the presence of 4 to 5 people. Then who thinks of all of this? This is what Wasim Akram had said after this. Now, Mohammed Shami, who's in fact who's been named by Hasan Raza in that how is it that Mohammed Shami is bowling this well? He has hit back on his Instagram story. He has said this. Let's put that up. Sharam karo yaar, he says, shame on you. Game पर focus करो ना कि फालतू की बकवास. Chill करो, enjoy करो. ICC World Cup है, कोई local tournament नहीं. आप भी player थे. वसीम भाई ने समझाया है, explain किया है, फिर भी you don't even trust your own player. Just praising yourself, man. Wow. This is what Mohammed Shami has said. Did he need to? Number one, was there a need? And if he did, was that okay? First of all, because you're in the middle of a World Cup, why engage somebody who has absolutely, no stake in what you're trying to do? This is almost like you're setting yourself a distraction. I mean, that's how I see it. But you guys may differ, Chetan.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether it was necessary. I think it depends on individual to individual whether they want to reply or not. He was quiet for the last 2-3 games. It's not just Hasan Raza. There've been others as well. Hasan Raza has made the most idiotic comment of this tournament, probably of all time in World Cups. But yeah, I mean, it just depends from individual to individual. I don't see any positive or negative in it. I don't think it's a distraction as such. Yeah, but yeah, it's just funny that Shami replied and said, player ho na aap. I think that was the most.
Sharam
That
karo
was
is,
the
I
funniest.
think. Sharam karo yaar.
No, he said aap bhi player the. So that's the funny bit for me. So yeah, I mean, it just depends person to person. I'm not going to judge Shami either way.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's how social media works, right, Jamie? Rohit Sharma said that he's been off social media because that was putting too much pressure on him. He said, I didn't want to before the World Cup. It's been 9 to 10 months, he's said in one of these interviews before the World Cup, that I'm off social media.